Do zombies really exist? Perhaps this is a tedious task. I began to hear about zombieism some years ago. But do zombies really exist? Before we go further, what's zombie? The English dictionary tells us that zombie means a person, usually undead, animated by unnatural forces, such as magic, with no soul of his own. According to the Merriam-Webster dictionary, zombie means ghost. Some of you call it reanimated corpse, zombie, the walking dead, the undead, and so whatever you call it, I don't care. Anyway, let's focus on the main point. Still confused, do zombies really exist? Well, scientists has experimentalized on this. So we look up to find their results. According to their studies, they investigated many viruses, bacteria and fungi that can cause a serious case of zombieism in plants, insects and man respectively. They insisted that zombies are caused by microbes, which will alter the shape of their host and expands as time goes on, making the animal to misbehave. Such diseases that can cause you to behave like zombie include sleeping sickness, rabies, dysarthria, and leprosy respectively. There are proofs that some peoples has suffered from this apocalypse. We are going to look at them one by one. We have gathered 3 complete cases of zombieism from Haiti. The first case tells us about a 30-year-old woman who has died of sickness and seen walking around as a zombie 3 years later. The second case was a young man who died at the age of 18, and revived 18 years later. The last case study concerned another woman who died at 18 and revived 13 years later. We know that, with all this proofs, you're now interested in finding whether this creature exists. You have been seeing it in movies, hearing about them on books. But you don't know what they mean. You took it as an ancient folklore. But today, you're seeing up to 3 proofs of man becoming zombie. Zombies are ghastly creatures that depends on human brain for food. They're regarded as brainless monsters hovering around in the night for someone's brain to eat. They don't have brains but they have hearts, whereas vampires have brains but they don't have any heart. They don't know anything, they don't have a specific direction, they just want just one thing, your brain. They resemble like someone chewed it at the head, chest and other parts of their body. They have pale gray skin and don't have emotions, but some other versions of zombie opposes this idea. In this version, they said that zombie has emotions, very strong one, and can be as clever as a typical human being. They're very ugly to the essence that looking them twice is a trouble. Okay, back to topic. How to survive zombie attack. As it sounds, preparing to learn how to survive this undead apocalypse will not hurt you. The Walking Dead may pop out one day to ruin the world, but with this skills you're heading over to the top survivors that will outrun them that day. Use this adventure skills to survive zombie apocalypse. When zombie do attacks you, do the following things. 1. Heating. Anything alternative to heating will chase zombie away. So be prepared, take your matches, lighter and any other things that can generate heat. You can even use a lens to burn them. Just focus the lens towards the direction of sunlight and reflect it at their heads. When you do this, you will gonna hear noises of their feet in the long run. But, imagine a situation where you're at the forest when they attacks you. That's why you should learn how to knock 2 stones to generate fire like our forefathers do. 2. Use boiled water. Zombies are vectors of many kinds of disease. So immediately they whelm you, you become the carrier of those diseases too. So you are advised to boil your water. Pour it consistently to them, but don't ever try to come close because zombies are stores of various kinds of diseases. 3. Learn how to run. Running is a great favor for man over zombies. So you need to learn how to run for a long period of time without being exhausted. So running is the first key to survive their attacks. You're aware that zombie don't even run. Their run is falling from one point to another. So we advise you to run during such attacks. 4. Wake up, never sleep. Don't ever try to sleep during this attacks. Zombies don't sleep, they might break your door at nights and held over your bed to eat their favorite meal. So don't ever sleep. Begin now to learn how to endure that sleeping sickness from now henceforth. 5. Climbing. When you're at the tip of hordes of zombies, you will not die, okay, if it happens to be tree, rock or steep hill around that area. What you need to do is to climb and wait for them there to leave. Zombies don't have the physical competence to climb, so good luck to humans. There are many trees to climb out there. Just pick one to evade the zombie apocalypse. But what if you don't know how to climb? This is your own concern. So we advise you to learn how to climb today. These above elaborated ways are the main ways to survive the vampire apocalypse. Other ways that can even save your life are as follows. Number 1, be a good forager. Knowing the type of leaves and herbs to eat in such condition is a better way for surviving this attacks. When you have the knowledge of health-friendly forages in the midst of the forest, then you won't die of hunger. So we advise you to consider some herbs in the forest that will sustain your life in the midst of this ghastly creatures. Number 2, map reading. You should know how to maneuver through the environment without any electrical means. So learn your lesson now. Get the skills on how to trace the map without your mobile device. Number 3, learn how to paraglide. In exchange of being stuck at one end of an enclosure, do you know that you can ride the air with just your harness, parachute and helmet? So learn how to paraglide in the air today. Thanks for watching. Share this video with your colleagues, give us a like for worrying about your well-being. Subscribe to this channel and turn on that notification bell icon. Thanks for watching. But wanna ask you a query. Have you watched How to Survive Vampire Attack on this channel? If you have not, then check it out on our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. See you soon.